All right, guys, we're back for an Edison Format Finals at Epic Cards and Games between David Provinsil and Los, both playing Vayu Turbo. I think this is the first time we've had a Vayu Turbo Mirror Match in the finals, so we'll see how it goes. Um, Los has been on a streak lately with Vayu Turbo. I don't know how many finals he's been in the past. I'd have to go and check. But also, David's been in the finals, not as consistently as Los because he hasn't played, but he's entered, I think he's made to the finals every tournament he's entered except once, which that time he got ninth. So maybe he would have made it if he would have snuck in an eighth. But anyway, let's get back to the duel. So Provenzo was usually playing gadgets, but he switched to Vayu Turbo for this tournament. So Lowe's sets a monster in the back row. What did he set? Did he set Vayu, Necro, Plague, Raikou first turn? I think it depends on what his back row is. And let's see how David or Provenzel does. So he starts off with Armageddon Knight, setting Plague. Okay, so this is a good opening. So he attacks, hoping it's Raikou, but he could get punished by Hamster. I think. Okay, so it wasn't Hamster. So he mills Gale, Raikou, and I think Torrential. Was it Torrential? And David sets 2. Okay. Ooh, Trap Dust Shoot. Let's see. Gore's Brain, Rhoda, Return, Armageddon. Oh man, that hand's pretty good. What do you send here? Probably I strongly consider sending that Armageddon because you slow him down. But Gore's could have come back to bite you. Oh, but it doesn't matter. He's got Rhoda. So sending back the Armageddon really does nothing. But at least he doesn't get access to Greffer and Armageddon. And Los decides to pass, so he's not going to Rhoda yet. Maybe he's waiting to draw into a dark. So he can maybe search Greffer instead of Armageddon. Okay. So David sets 1. Okay, so now he's going to Rhoda. Yeah, so he must have drawn something. Okay, yeah, he drew Sirocco. And now this return is a little bit better. So what did David set? Raikou, probably? Ooh, Los is getting in there with the... Okay, so he prisons. And... Oh, that's not bad, but... Now Los is not going to set return here. He doesn't want to lose his return to Raikou. So this buys David time. Oh, he drew heavy. That heavy might save him. Save him from return. If I'm David, can you deal with that Greffer? Let's see what he does here. I'm so scared of return. Every time I see Los flip it, his game. I think when he won the tournament with his zombie deck, you guys saw he drew it so much. So if I'm David, it depends on what his hand is. Can he run over that Greffer? You can also summon Lila. I think, is Torrential gone? Yeah, David's got a lot of options. But I wonder what the last card is, because you kind of want to get rid of that Greffer. Oh, Lila gets rid of it. You can crash with Lila, worst case scenario. So he's got a trap heavy, and so he decides to Raikou the. That's not bad. You can just hold the heavy storm, or you can summon Lila here. Up to you. You can set. I don't know. This is. I see why David took a while. It's not. It's. I'd have to really think about it and see all his cards. Okay, so he attacks. Attacks for 11. Does Los have a way to like force the Gores here? Oh, so he decides to prison. Huh. So Los has got return, Gores, and brain control. Okay, so this actually... David looks like he's in a good spot. If he can just deal with that return. Okay, so he summons Lila and chooses to mill MST, Chaos Sorcerer, Caius. But you might have just given Los plays. He mills Necro, so Los top decks Trooper. Yeah, maybe summoning that Lila might have not been worth it. Yeah, maybe summoning the Lila was not worth it, just to mill 3. But I get it. David knew his hand. All right, so Los decides not to set return because of the Gores. All right, so now he sets probably the torrential, and he mills 3. Ooh, heavy's gone for Los now. Oh, oh no. What happened? Oh, he prisoned the card trooper. Okay, so he's got Greffer, brain control. So now he heavies him. Ooh, but Los got him. See, if he still had the Lila, he could have summoned Lila pop. So I think David shouldn't have summoned that Lila. All right, so summon Greffer, pitch Sirocco. Oh no, David's playing a ghost rare card in his deck. I think people have heard me roast the ghost rare cards. I'm just not a fan. The only ghost rare I like is Honest. But they also don't look good on camera. That's another reason why I'm not a fan. Because I watched all these duels, so I'm like, oh, that thing looks horrible. I can't even tell what it is. Part of it is because it's a ghost rare, and the other part is because my eyesight is terrible. Alright, so Los brain controls. Oh, yeah. Did he set the return? This might just be game. Yeah, he did set the return. The last card in his hand is Gores. Unless he top decked the Gores. Okay, so he top decked the Gores, so he can make like a Stardust here, probably. Yeah, David, this is game over, man. Unless you have Solemn Judgment. Maybe Solemn Judgment will save you. But we know David also has brain control in his hand, so David could fight back. He's just gonna lose to return. And so he torrentials here, and I mean Los has got there's got to be a way to put 78 on there, right? Vayu, Sirocco. So he's debating what he's gonna bring out. He's probably trying to do the math to where it's game. And yep, that's it. Okay, so I think like David shouldn't have summoned the Lila. I think he had the torrential there. Yeah, he had the torrential there because Los was going to make Stardust. So there's nothing he could do. The only thing I think he messed up was where he shouldn't have summoned the Lila. Just to mill 3. I don't think it was worth it. Alright, so David sets 2. Sets a monster, sets a back row, and Los allures. Banish Armageddon. Alright, so Los is 1 win away. Ooh, heavy. Heavy's the bottomless. Greffer for Vayu. Ooh, Crow. So he Crows Vayu. And then Raiko's the Greffer. And then David Mills Lila, Sirocco, and Burial. Let's see what David can do here. Summon Armageddon. Send. So Los has got 3 cards. And how many cards are in David's hand? 3 Armageddon and a Vayu. And a Sirocco that he milled. Alright, so Los is that prison down there? Yeah. Is there a way to stop all these deep prisons? I don't think so. There isn't. All you can do is summon Thought Ruler. If you play Trap Stun it. That's why decks like I think Black Wings are pretty good. But the problem is people can play around Icarus attack. But like Hero Beat is really good at playing around deep prison. With Gemini Spark. At least you can take down the monster if they do deep prison you. Alright, so Los is thinking about what to send with Armageddon. He's got 2 cards in hand. How many cards are in David's hand? 3, right? Maybe he's going to send the Plague. Probably going to go for Goyo and then use the Armageddon's effect. Yeah. I wonder if he's maybe checking how many darks are in David's grave. All right, so Los sends Vayu. Also, this Los is just trying to like play around dark art, but it looks like David's got Plague in hand. Okay, he's got Crow in there. But Los has one card. I think David. The problem, I think David's hand is full of normal summons. I think that's the issue. Yeah, because he's looking at his hand. I think he's probably got all the normal summons like Card Trooper, Plague. Okay, Pitch. I guess he's Special Greffer. Okay, but you got Plague. All right, so David's got plays. Yeah, he can go Greffer, pitch the Plague. I think that's what he does, right? I'm pretty sure he has Plague in his hand. But if Los has Crow, then David's in trouble. If Los has Crow. Yeah, so he's got, I think, 2 darks. Does he have Dark Arm too? And Los has got a Vayu in there. Oh, he sent the Vayu off the Armageddon. Maybe he's trying to figure, if he has Dark Arm, he's trying to figure out a way to drop the Dark Arm, which he can by just, I think he can run over Armageddon Knight. I don't think he has Dark Arm, because then he would just run over Armageddon Knight and then drop Dark Arm. So he doesn't have Dark Arm. He's got Plague. And what do you send? Yeah, I think he's running that Ghost Dark Arm. So, okay. David, I think, is going to get cooked by DD Crow if Los has it. Let's see if he does. But he's not. He's probably going to Crow the Plague Spreader. Maybe he should have topped for Plague first. Okay, so Los doesn't have Crow. So what do you make here? Colossal or Dark End? Or you can make your own Goyo. No, that seems terrible. Yeah, you probably go for... Did you go for Dark End or Colossal? Probably Colossal. Yeah, you go for Colossal here. Oh, he goes for Dark End. Ooh. I don't know. I like... Oh, see? I said Colossal. Actually, I think I remember David, this was a few weeks ago, and David said I should have gone for Colossal. Yeah. Now David's cooked, and he scoops. Oh, no, he should have gone for Colossal. Anyways, hope you guys enjoy the finals. Congrats to Los on another win. And David is trying to get a second win on the channel. He did win once with gadgets, but all right. We'll be back for the next tournament, guys. See you. Bye.